as you give feedback, do it in a constructive, objective way with care and empathy. Now, sometimes we struggle with giving feedback. We don't know how to do it, and we're not too sure if we should. We can feel a bit nervous. We can cut through that today by understanding how to give feedback with empathy. And this breaks down all the barriers. And what's beautiful is that you've done the work here before. You understand living above the line, which is all about responsibility, accountability, and ownership, versus below the line, which is victim and fear mentality, which is blame, excuse, denial, and quit. So when we give feedback, it's key that we give it in a way that's above the line. That way we have got a sense of calmness and centeredness, and we're looking for how to help things or what to do next, versus just blame or an excuse on a situation. Or denial, which is simply not giving feedback. Now, everyone deserves to feel safe. I understand this one. And so often when it comes time to initially give feedback, if it's something you've got a frustration with, or just believe it should be better, whatever it is, then chances are you'll be over in this safety risk zone. So therefore, it's important to be able to manage your physiology and get through to the okay area. And so to go from that oh crap to okay, and go, oh crap, oh my goodness, oh geez, oh well, okay. And you move your way through the speed drill there, so that when you give feedback, it can be done in a thoughtful, constructive way that's also considering the other party. That's all part of the 7 habits and thinking win-win, and seeking first to understand, then to be understood. Now, we couple this when we get feedback, and the way to give it, it's really important that we talk straight, talk about the issue, and do it in a respectful way. These are the 13 behaviors of trust. It's also important to confront the reality of what the situation really is, and clarify expectations of what you'd like to see it look like. Now, the survey respondents, the people who are consuming the survey for the feedback, their role is to also listen first, and to really listen to what is there, and extending the trust to people so that we can find out what they are. And then afterwards, practice accountability and clarify expectations of what to do with the results from the survey. Now, if we put all of this together, it starts to look at, well, if you are giving feedback, then manage your physiology. Realize that you may be in an emotional state, therefore work your way through that. And then in that calm, proactive state, as you give feedback, do it in a constructive, objective way with care and empathy, because when you give feedback, if it's done in a way that came from a more emotional or safety risk state, then that would put a risk of putting the other person into that state as well. So when we act with care on this one and with empathy, we'll in fact get a better return for both sides. Now, if you're the one that's receiving the feedback, then it's preparing yourself that feedback is constructive and useful, and that even if you have a moment of, oh crap, you work through the speed drill. And usually it won't be that deep, but it might be, oh geez, I didn't realize that wasn't happening the way you'd like it to, and I guess we could do better. Oh, okay, we can do better and we can improve. So this is the idea of, when we give feedback, do it with empathy, consider your own physiology and emotional state, and acknowledge that, and then review your response so that you can share your feedback with empathy. So feedback shared with empathy is received, when it's received with humility, will deliver innovation and galvanize relationships. And that's what we want to hear from you. Feedback shared with empathy, so you can feel confident and know that it will be received with humility. Humility is, may not be my way, may not be your way, but together let's commit to finding the best way. And we'll then take those ideas and innovate on those, and it really, truly strengthens relationships. Thanks everyone, have an awesome day, have a great week, and looking forward to reading your feedback. Bye for now.